I am happy that my CryptoQ media channel is back online. The XRP holders, you are about to be shocked by this. Following Wells Fargo's declaration of major investment in the cryptocurrency markets, it is highly probable that XRP will do exceptionally well. That is going to be on the agenda. But wait, there's more. Additional fantastic news will be revealed in today's video. To start, the US currency and global trade have recently experienced some major developments. Second, XRP will benefit greatly from the US government's new initiatives to address long-standing issues. Though that isn't everything. We are talking about this here. Other major institutions are now contemplating joining the cryptocurrency adoption bandwagon, which is why I believe XRP will reach new heights in 2025. The crucials can be learned further by clicking the like button. Now that we've shown this to everyone, let's start the video. To start, I'd want to talk about how the US dollar has lost a lot of value recently due to all the changes in the world's financial markets. These market shifts are responsible for the recent gold and Chinese yuan price surges. As we've covered at length in this channel, the BRICS have benefited greatly from the limits placed on Russia and China by the SWIFT financial system. To put it simply, the rapid financial system in the US effectively cut off all international trade with Russia, which led to the creation and present operation of Russia's own system. Additionally, as a surprising development, Russia is starting to recognize cryptocurrency as a decentralized way to access all global markets apart from any one entity. This is just one more way in which XRP, the banker's coin, might help these individuals. Regardless, let's take a look at the present scenario. A new record high for China was achieved in cross-border transactions with the renminbi, according to the Financial Times. The fact that more and more people are opting to utilize RMB to start international transactions is evidence of the renminbi's rising popularity for such transactions. Russia and China have both ditched the dollar, so now 90% of their trade is in rubles or yuans. Due to its incapacity to adapt, the US dollar is losing ground compared to the yuan and ruble, which are actually gaining ground. The United States administration is witnessing directly the consequences of their refusal to budge from their decision to leave the SWIFT banking system. We are all aware that the perfect SWIFT replacement will plant a tiny XRP seed in their minds and, who knows, maybe it will blossom into something beautiful later on. I thought I'd show you what's happening, but the US is suffering because it won't give up market control. They're starting to accept the reality that it won't be good for them in the end. As a result of the complete ban on trading in US and Euro currencies on Russia's Moscow Stock Exchange, the Chinese yuan is now the most actively traded foreign currency. There is absolute chaos everywhere. After going over everything with you, I thought Ripple's 2017 pattern was interesting because it shows that XRP might go as high as 27 per coin. There are a lot of moving parts here, and I can assure you that they will all have an impact on the XRP price. Please keep our conversation focused on the recent events at Morgan Stanley and other major institutions like Wells Fargo. We will address these topics when they arise. There is a technical indicator and asset price movements that point to a Ripple breakout in the near future, with XRP potentially aiming for a huge climb to 27 per coin. Some people think this breakout will start with the US elections in November. Lots of people think that Donald Trump's election will be a big deal for Bitcoin, and if he wins, the bull run could start a little sooner than expected. My guess is that it will happen at a slightly different time. You should stay alert for this breakout if the price of XRP goes close to 27 per coin. Global recognition and current events, of which there are many, for instance, 30,000 ATMs will offer a Bitcoin cash-out service, thanks to NCR8 Lios, a global payments provider. Why this is such a big deal is beyond me. Since this ATM has never accepted cryptocurrency before, you might be wondering what the big deal is. Although it only took fiat currency at first, this NCR Atlas ATM provider is now accepting Bitcoin, and it appears like many others are doing the same. If you thought this wouldn't have much of an impact on prices, you'd be mistaken. There are a number of Bitcoin ATMs at the mall close to my house, which I've seen while I'm shopping there. Not to mention the countless onlookers who stop and stare at this Bitcoin ATM, perplexed by its existence. Incredible as that may seem, they proceed to start looking stuff up on their phones. On their daily commutes, hundreds of individuals pass these ATMs and think, oh, Bitcoin is a real thing. They think these gadgets might let them borrow Bitcoin too. This is really crazy. Kids are naturally curious, but they grow even more so after seeing it for themselves. For that reason, the number of individuals putting their money into Bitcoin and similar cryptocurrencies has skyrocketed this year. My observation, though, is that a large number of these newbies are beginning their journey with Bitcoin before progressing to XRP. Reason being, they've probably done their homework and realized this is a fantastic chance to invest in Bitcoin. There are better cryptocurrency initiatives outside Bitcoin. I may go ahead and get some XRP, the banker's coin, because it will change the way people view cryptocurrencies. I can't believe how many people who share your views are talking about this on my live streams. That is an excellent opportunity, by the way. With so many ATM providers participating, this adoption curve is tremendous. Imagine a future where every single ATM takes cryptocurrencies. That kind of future is actually rather close by. This will happen in the next 5 years as a result of huge shifts in consumer demand and wants. Of course, this is quite exciting, but now I have to tell you something that I know you've all been waiting for. Sure, beginning in September, wealth advisors at Wells Fargo will be pushing Bitcoin exchange-traded funds ETFs on its clients. I want this to be crystal clear, we already have Wells Fargo and JP Morgan on board, and many more financial firms will be joining shortly. To start, I thought Bitcoin ETFs were just the tip of the iceberg. I take it that pitches for these funds will soon start now that we know Ethereum ETFs were approved. Is that right? Think of it this way, if every major US bank is on board with this, then it's obvious they can't refuse it. No joke, they're attempting to sell you a product that will replace them. You should give that some thought. That is really insane, isn't it? What I see when I think of Bitcoin is a decentralization of the current banking system. A means of storing wealth exists apart from the US dollar. Oh, absolutely. We're going to show this to the banks. That is really ridiculous. Also, keep this in mind because they are starting to suggest Ethereum and ETFs to their customers. Our fate will be sealed, like to Wolf of Wall Street, if this continues. You have my word for it? For instance, I'm prepared for boiler rooms to be present. These ETFs are raking in commissions that these wealth advisors are using to their advantage. My one piece of advice is that you really shouldn't. Do not put your money into exchange-traded funds that invest in Bitcoin, Ethereum, or XRP. You committed a naive mistake. Get full legal custody. Complete ownership of the asset. That you took the time to watch my video is truly appreciated. Please subscribe and like my channel before I end this.